from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A Henrico teenager is charged in the shootings that rocked the Central Virginia region on Tuesday, and a former Henrico principal is taking the reins of one of the state's largest school systems. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute for Thursday, June 8th, 2023, and it's brought to you today by Henrico County.
And now for the news.
The alleged gunman in a fatal shooting in Richmond on Tuesday is a 19-year-old Henrico County man. Amari Pollard was taken into custody shortly after the shooting that happened outside the Altria Theater on the campus of VCU. Acting Richmond Police Chief Rick Edwards said yesterday that police believe Pollard and shooting victim Sean Jackson, an 18-year-old who had just graduated from Huguenot High School moments before the shooting, had an ongoing dispute of some type. Also killed in the shooting was Jackson's stepfather, Renzo Smith. Smith's 9-year-old daughter was injured when she was struck by a car while trying to flee the scene. She is expected to recover. Pollard now faces 2 counts of second-degree murder. He was arraigned in Richmond on Wednesday morning and is being held without bond. Plans to construct a new interchange at I-64 and North Gaten Road in Short Pump have received initial support from the Virginia Department of Transportation and are a bit closer to reality. Henrico County officials now await the Federal Highway Administration's approval of a plan, and then the county will need to acquire land for the project, create a design, and conduct an environmental study, which could take up to 3 years. All that before acquiring construction funding. The project overall is expected to cost about $250 million. The interchange would be designed to provide a different way for commuters to get to northwestern Henrico and provide an option to avoid the heavily congested area between West Broad Street and Pouncey Tract Road. The plan also would remove one of the loop ramps at the I-64 West Broad Street interchange in Short Pump in an effort to reduce traffic congestion that happens on I-64 among vehicles waiting to exit onto West Broad Street. The county has nearly $5 million in funding for the design process and environmental study. That money came from the Central Virginia Transportation Authority. There's no money yet earmarked for the actual construction itself, but Henrico Director of Public Works Terrell Hughes is confident the county will have time to find that money. He expects it to come from a combination of local, state, and federal coffers. The interchange project and the removal of one of the I-64 ramps at West Broad Street are expected to actually be 2 separate projects, Hughes said. Deep Run High School's first ever principal has been named the superintendent of one of the state's largest public school systems. Aaron Spence, who spent a decade in Henrico from 1998 to 2008, first as an assistant principal at Henrico High School for 3 years, then for 7 years helping to plan and open Deep Run, announced on Monday that he was leaving his role as superintendent of Virginia Beach Public Schools to take the same job in Loudoun County in Northern Virginia. He had been in Virginia Beach since 2014. With 82,000 students, Loudoun County Public Schools is one of the state's largest public school systems. It's got about 17,000 more students than Virginia Beach, and about 32,000 more than Henrico. Spence was named Virginia's Superintendent of the Year in 2018 by the Virginia Association of School Superintendents. More than 25 Richmond region restaurants, including several in Henrico, are celebrating National Pride Month this month and supporting local LGBTQ organizations through the Dine Out for Pride campaign, which runs now through June 11th, that's Sunday. With every signature cocktail sold at participating restaurants, $1 will be donated equally to Virginia Pride and the Richmond Region Tourism Foundation's Out RVA campaign. Participating restaurants in Henrico include Dave & Buster's, SB's Lakeside Love Shack, Shagbark, and Terrence West. And the Henrico County Office of Virginia Cooperative Extension is now enrolling residents in Smart Lawns. That's a program that will provide customized plans for growing attractive and healthy lawns. For $30, master gardeners will visit your home, analyze your lawn, and prepare a plan for improving its condition, appearance, and health. You'll also receive recommendations for fertilizer and lime, as well as suggestions for environmentally friendly weed control, mowing, and watering practices. The deadline to sign up is Friday, August 11th. You can call 804-501-5160 to register or learn more. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Henrico County. Henrico County is now hiring. You can visit henrico.us/jobs to view a complete list of all opportunities, full and part-time, that are currently available. Learn more about Henrico's commitment to its employees and the Henrico Way, and find out why employees like Henrico Police Logistics Asset Manager Kristen Gaines say, quote, "Henrico feels like my home. It really is my family. I can't imagine doing anything else." That's henrico.us/jobs.